not to burp.
No, make sure you keep that in there.
I'm really expecting off camera.
No, you should have just burped into the
away
microphone.
from the microphone.
And welcome to another episode of Between Two Brokers. We have a very, very, very special, not really, but another episode of Dear Schmoopy. Thank you so much for writing in. And if you have any questions about business, life, love, anything, please write into podcast@smithspencer.com. We appreciate all of your questions. This one rose to the top because there was a curse word
Where's
in
my
it.
intro?
Oh. It's Schmoopy time. I think I got to do.
You.
Have I been doing that?
Yes.
Yeah, I have been. That's what happens when you get
show
new
off
fake
those
boobs.
investments.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I don't have her name. Okay. First of all, I love your podcast, and we love compliments, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and please continue. I have obtained my broker's license and keep hearing, why would you want to do that? It's so risky. You have so much responsibility. But my gut tells me, fuck that, and just do it. So my question is, what are the pros and cons of being a BIC? That stands for broker in charge, for those of you who don't know. And would you recommend it? Oh, Katie Barnes. Katie, thank you so much for your wonderful question and for using your curse word. You know how to stand out.
Yeah.
Okay. Erin, what say you about this?
I mean, the pros are you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
You make the rules.
Yeah. So, okay. First of all, getting your broker's license does not mean that you have to become a broker in charge.
Right.
So I don't know if the question is, if you're saying that you want to be a broker in charge, then that's fine. And yes, there's liability. So we have, and Erin's, we're 50-50 partners in the business. So I feel like you have just as much liability as I do. Don't you think?
Probably.
And
Lord knows I take it harder.
Well, definitely. I'm like, whatever, everything's fine.
I haven't slept in 3 days thinking about this shit.
Well, and we have many agents that are a huge liability. I mean, we do. And so does every brokerage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even my mentor, who Brenda texted me yesterday, my mentor, Brenda Cook, legendary. She just did whatever the fuck she wanted, but she was a great salesperson. And I just feel like it's like inherent. The risk is inherent, and you're never going to prevent anybody from suing you. I mean, my neighbor texted me yesterday and was like, should we sell our apartment building in Somerville because we're afraid that, about the liability of getting sued by one of the renters? And I'm thinking to myself, you got like 20 guys over there working on your landscaping and your pool in your backyard. One of them falls and they're going to sue you. So I don't think that worrying about somebody suing you is a reason not to do anything. No. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, any agent can be sued too. It's not just.
Yeah. Also, always trust your gut. Always trust your gut. When I call Erin with whatever crisis that I'm having, you always say to me, what does your gut tell you? Mm-hmm. And I think I say the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Because our body knows, our mind always gets in the way, but our body knows exactly what we're supposed to do. So if you know inside that this is the thing that you're supposed to be doing, then you should absolutely be doing it. And all of the naysayers, I mean, we've talked about the renovation that I did on my house, and I knew instinctively what to do. And everybody, when I showed everybody my brown and dark gray kitchen, they were like, can't, everybody likes a white cabinet. I'm like, well, I fucking don't. And it's my kitchen. I don't like cleaning shit. I want the dirt to blend into the cabinet. So it's like you have to go with exactly what your gut tells you. And a lot of times, people, I don't want to say that they're haters, but they're jealous. I remember when we started Smith Spencer, I had a lot of my close girlfriends actually be like, well, what if you fail? And I was like, thought hasn't even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Right.
I mean, that's how much I believe in myself.
Yeah.
So I think that if you have that confidence and that vision, nothing's going to stop you. then you better go for it.
Yeah.
And we're here to support you. You can call me anytime. I always tell people that.
Yeah. And do what Stacy did and get a partner who is as invested in the business as you are as the broker in charge. Because, I mean, the joys are shared and the
Well, I
troubles
think
are shared.
everything is
and-
better shared.
Yeah.
I am totally a relationship person. I think everything is better shared. And then you want the yin to your yang, the person who is going to, deal with and manage the things that you're not really good at. I mean, I'm a huge fan of partnerships. A lot of people aren't, but I say definitely do that.
With the right partner.
Yeah. That has the same drive that you do, which by the way, that cannot be taught. You're born with that. You either have that or you don't. So,
But go for it.
go for it, Katie. And we're here to support you. So thank you so much for writing in. Don't forget to write in all of your questions to podcast@smithspencer.com. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks.
Thanks.